Hello there, and welcome back to my channel, Nail Art by Sin. Today, thank you for joining me as I recreate July 2025 Maniology's Vintage Hawaii Manicure set. I really am very happy that you're here with me so we can recreate this together. So let's get started.
Hello there, and thank you for joining me today, Nail Art by Sin. In previous video, we did unbox 11 monthly subscription boxes from Maniology, and in a video that I did yesterday, I unboxed the August Manny and Me and recreated the Manicure set that they send in their little postcards. And so today I want to recreate the one for July. And the one for July, the box is called Vintage Hawaii. And so I know I've already unboxed this with you, but I am going to just kind of go over the inspiration that I'll be using. It's Sunrise over Waikiki. And so this is the design that they have put together for the month of July. And so I am going to once again just kind of go over the contents of the box. And so here we have the plates, and set everything back in the box, and then we'll use it. So of course in the box you do get your sticker that they send with every box order, every subscription. The polishes for the month of July were actually 2 stamping polishes, and this first one, the first one is B553, and it's called Sunset Glow, and it's beautiful, like orangey, like a burnt orange type shimmery polish. And then this green that is also included, it's called Seafoam Swell, and it's B554. And this is a beautiful stamping polish as well. So we have those 2 polishes, and then of course with this order for July, you are getting, oh my goodness, hold on, let me open this up. Well, I don't want to tear the box. You are getting the stamper, and it's got a really pretty, like, little palm tree design on the lid. And of course you've got your stamper. The bottom pops off, and then you have your scraper to match. So that's what this one is. And then the 2 plates that are included. Okay, this is going to give me a hard time getting this out of here. Just a moment, please. Okay, the first plate is Maniology. It's MXM156. And it's got some real pretty designs on there. And you peel off this blue. And you could see that they are just gorgeous prints, images that you're going to be working with. I love that little rock guitar one right there. That's so cute. Okay, let's do the second one. All right. Let me peel off the blue film just a moment. And this one is Maniology plate MXM155. And again, it's got some beautiful, beautiful prints as well. Oh, I just love it. Very nice. Okay, so we have those two plates. And setting everything back in the box. And so just kind of wanted to give you a little overview. I do have my nails prepped. I'm going to make myself a set. These are fit to my size, and these are coffin shaped nails. I've got 3 stampers here. I'm not going to use the brand new one because I can still use these. This one is a new stamper that I pulled out, and this is one that I use for layered stamping only because it's kind of ruined a little bit. And then this is one that I use every time, and it's a perfect stamper. It just has a couple little tears. You can see them right there, but otherwise still a great stamper. Just flawless and works every single time. So got me my lint roller, and then I've got some little lint roller sheets. And then my top coat that I'll be using is by Lavender Violets. It's Snow Wipe. This is just one that I use all the time. Okay, and so that's the start. What I did was I matched up some polishes, gel polishes that I have for the background colors. So I need a yellow and like a orangey, a light orange color, almost like a coral color, I guess you would say. So on the yellow, I found one of my Guibofu polishes that is this color right here. So I think that that matches that very good. So I'll probably use this one on the yellow nails, and because I want to use up my small bottles, I also have this yellow right here that also matches it. This is Jodson. And on the coral side, on the Guibofu polishes, I really didn't have anything that really matched that orangey color, but this would work as well. And then on the Jodson polish, that would work also, but it's a little yellowish, I think. So I looked at my Madame Glam polishes, and I do have these two right here, and I do feel that this one matches it, but I really like this one here, but it's just a little too bright, so I'm probably going to go with this one here. So I'll probably use this and that one there. I had pulled this one out, but I think, like I said, it's just, I like it, but it's not orangey enough. So I'm going to be doing the pinky and the index finger and the thumb. I'm sorry, I went backwards here. The pinky, the index, and the thumb with the yellow nails. And then I'll do these two nails with the coral color. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And I'll start with thumbnail. And I have these little magnets that I use. These are refrigerator magnets, actually. There was a set of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I paid $2 for them at Ollie's. Yeah. So, and they hold very well. The magnets hold the tip very well. It's okay. We'll go ahead and get started with the yellow gel. Let me put on my gloves because I don't want to ruin my manicure. I have a lot of boxes of small gloves for when I use my gel polish, but now that I've lost so much weight, I'm still, looks like I may need to go to extra small. These still fit a little big. Okay. Let me shake this a little bit. Turn it upside down just to let it level out a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. Turn that upside down. And the pinky nail, of course. These in for 60 seconds. Because I'm going to be stamping on them, I'm probably just going to do the one coat. Let me move these out of the way so these are going to be the 2 stamping polishes, of course, that I'm using. And I will get my index finger and my pointy finger ready. So let me shake up this one. Oh yeah, that's a perfect color for it. Very nice. I love that. I just love the coverage of Madame Glam polishes. You really just need one coat and that is it on most of their polishes. These are out of the lamp and it looks beautiful. Let's put these in now. Sorry about that, I knocked it with my elbow. Alright. And what I'm going to do, as I've done in the past when I stamp, I go ahead and top coat these so that when I'm stamping, if I make a boo-boo, it's very easy to remove. So again, I'm going to use my Lavender Violets No Wipe Top Coat. I get this off of, I actually have been buying it from Temu, but I have bought some from Shein as well. Very, very reasonably priced. Before all the tariffs took place, they were about $1.90 a bottle. I'm not sure what they're costing now because I did buy quite a bit of them so that I wouldn't have to be worried about the cost once the tariffs took place. Top coat the Madame Glam ones. I think I'm going to try and put these in without the magnets because the bottom of the lamp is magnets, so they're really sticking, making it kind of hard for me to get them out. Okay. Let's put the top coat on these. Right. And they're just about done. Okay. This turned out real nice. Oh, that looks real pretty. I like that. Very nice. Okay, so we'll go on to the next step. The green that came with the the July Manny and Me box is a little lighter. So I'm going to be using that on that little thingy right there. I pulled out a darker green from my Puin stamping polishes. So I'll use this one for these two right here. And I'm going to try to stamp with this one here, because it says it is a stamping art polish, but I did do a test on it and I didn't really like the way it stamped. It was kind of light. So I'll try it again, since I'm going to be doing it on the yellow background. And if it doesn't work like I like it, then I'm going to use the Born Pretty stamping orange polish for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the, let's see here, which one am I going to start with? I guess I'll do the dark green. I'll use the Puin. So, move that out of the way a little bit. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm going to use this one right here. And it's going to go on the pinky. So, this is my Puin green polish, and it's Puin 815. It's called Amazon Moss. There you go. Okay, I'm going to have to do that over because I dropped it. Sorry about that, guys. Let me do that again. I don't have gloves on, and so my hands are, I guess, a little, I don't know, dropping things. Let's Let's do this again. And I'm going to remove this here. Okay, I'm going to remove that there, and I'm going to remove this one here. There you go. All right, so I'm going to put this right in the middle. That's perfect right there. Awesome. That looks great. And now, I think I'll do the light green one, which is the Maniology stamping polish that came with the set. It's Seafoam Swell B554. I'm going to do this little bitty flower right here. Alright, and I'm going to remove this end right here and remove this flower part. Okay, I'm going to line this up just perfect, so excuse me for just a moment. That came out just great right there. And now the orange one is the one I'm a little concerned about. I might do a test of it right down here just so I can see what it's going to look like. So we will do the hibiscus flower in the orange. And that is that little flower right there. And this is Sunset Glow, and it's B553. This is the real pretty pearlized kind of coral color that came with the July set. Okay, let's see how this looks. It's a little light for my taste. It's very light, actually. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm going to try it down here just to try and see what it looks like. Well, I mean, I think it looks okay, don't you? Alright, so we'll go ahead and try that. Let me remove it off of here, though. Let's try this again. Alright, let's see here. Excuse me for a minute while I try to line this up really good. All right. And that looks perfect. Came out really nice. I'll just try and remove some of this. How does that look? Looks very nice, I think. Okay. I'll let that dry a little bit before I top coat it. And let's see. I think this is going to require some reverse stamping on the next one. I'm going to pull out my other. I'm going to use this right here. This is a stamper that I use for my layered stamping and reverse stamping because it's kind of a little bit, you know, not so clear. So I'll use this. I even have it marked so that I don't forget it. All right, let's see here. So on this one, looks like they're using this plate. And it looks like it's this right here with the Aloha. And that is going to be this plate right here. So this is kind of a small nail. So I'm probably just going to use this portion right here, and then I'll stamp the Aloha alone. Let me clean the plate off real good. Just like to make sure I get all the oils off the whole plate. All right, so looks like they're using light green and a dark green. How are they doing that? Because it looks like it's got an outline, I guess. I think they're doing a dark green, and then they're going in and coloring it. Okay, we'll try. I'm gonna try and do the layered stamping look right here. The, not layered, the reverse stamping. All right. So I'm gonna use the dark green here first. This edge here, and yep. Okay, so that's it right there. And I'm going to let it dry for just a little bit, and then I'm going to do the reverse stamping. I'll get myself a little mini dotting tool. Sometimes I like to use those a lot better than, let's see here, give me a little bitty one. These are nice because these are very, very tiny dotting tools. Okay. I'm going to pause you while I try something real quick. And on the flowers, again, I think I'm going to use the green just to kind of keep the colors flowing there. I'm going to use the darker green. Just going to use that do the layered stamping, so I need my layered stamping. Okay. I gotta remove this and remove that. And I'm gonna let this dry so that I can paint over them. I'll do the reverse stamping, I mean. I just wanted to share with you that this Orally Bonder is amazing. I got it on Amazon. I actually bought a big, I don't know, like 30 ounces of it, I think, and I just keep filling up my little bottle. But I actually bought this when I first started using nail wraps. I would put it on my real nails before I put the nail wrap on, and it helped the nail wrap stay on like 2 weeks at a time or longer. But then I found that it was perfect for reverse stamping, because once this dries, it will not stick to the nail at all. So, and stamping polish, you do not put it in a UV or LED lamp. It has to air dry. So sometimes when I want to speed up the drying process, I do use my little air dryer over here, and I bought that on Amazon as well. It's that pink one right back here, and it just blows out air, just regular air. It's not hot or anything. So okay, let's kind of try to all right, so I think this is ready, so I'm going to position this. I have to look at it straight on, or it may not work for me. Oh, that looks awesome. Very awesome. And there you have it. It's a perfect stamper. Let's see if you can see it with the light on it. Really cute. Oh my god, I love it. It's very nice. Okay. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna clean up the back of it. See how the whole thing just sticks there? I can clean that up with a Q-tip and some acetone. It'll all come off. I don't want to do that until right before I put the top coat on. So there's the second one. Okay. And now the third nail, which is the index finger. So it looks like they did some in green, and then they went back and did like a layered look. So we'll try that. Let me see which plate that is. It looks like it's this one here, because it's got the little, see how it's got those little lines right here? So it looks like it's this one right here. So we will do that. Actually, I take it back. It's this one right here. That's the one it is. Okay, so let's get going on that. And on the orange one, on the little hibiscus flowers, looks like they did some reverse stamping with orange there. That's how they got that orange. So we're going to do this with green and then fill it in with orange. That's what I'll do. So again, I'm going to use this time I think I'll use this one that came with it, the Seafoam Swell. So we will do that. It's perfect. Looks like it's missing some over here. It's missing some on this end, so I'm going to have to redo this one. All right, let's try this again. Sometimes that happens. Could be that maybe I didn't press the plate down very hard. But I do have a couple of sheets of paper towels there, so it's not really a hard surface, so I am going to have to push that down. There you go. I think that would be a good one. It's perfect. So we're just going to let this dry. I don't know how they quite did it because they have... Okay, let me see. I'm going to try something now. I'm going to use this orange that came with it. Use the bigger dotting tool. Perfect. Need to put more. I probably could have let the green dry a little bit more. I'm just afraid I'm going to lift it when I'm touching it, so I'm just barely like going over it with my dotting tool, like almost floating it on top. So let's just let this dry. Again, blobby, real pretty. So while that is drying, I'm going to clean off the plate. To put my Colorly Bonder on this nail. And let it dry really good. Do a little thin coat. Okay, we'll let that dry there. Very nice. Okay. Let's see how this is going to look. We're going to try and do the whole nail and see if it'll fit it. I think it will. Okay. I think it's ready to go. It's perfect. Oh my goodness, look at that. Again, perfect, flawless reverse stamping. So awesome. Look at that. Very nice. Very pretty. Okay, so we're going to let that one dry as well. Clean off the stamper. Okay. And I just ordered me a roller holder for this. I'm going to take this off and it'll sit inside the roller. I guess it's a roller holder. I don't know. For lint rollers. I ordered on Amazon, so it should be in a few days, I think. And for this nail, it's got the orange background, and it is this one right here. So I think it's this plate right here. So we're going to go ahead and do it, and this is just going to be all green color, so there's no reverse stamping done on that one, so we can do that right now. What's this now here? And that's this one right here, that one right there. So I think I'm going to use the darker shade. No, I think I'll use this one. One that came with it, so that's the one we're going to use. I am pressing down firmly on the plate. is. And that was a perfect lift. Look at that. Awesome. Okay. So I am going to be, this should fit the whole nail. I'm sorry, I know I'm doing this off. Let's see here. Let's just do it. Perfect. That was a perfect stamp. Look at that. Awesome. Great. I like that. Okay. Now for the thumb. Okay, let me just clean this off real quick. Let me just clean this plate off real quick, and then we'll work on the thumb. I need to get creative with the thumbs because they don't show, they don't have like a showing of what they did to the thumb. So we're just going to get a little creative. It is a yellow nail. So let me look at something. They have a real pretty girl here with what do you call it, surfboard. They also have this one here with a little rock and roll band. I think I kind of like this one here. So I think I'm going to do the girl, that one there. So I'll probably do her in, I'm going to use my Born Pretty orange, and this is SP023 Born Pretty Stamping Polish. I think I'll try that one. Let's see here. Okay. That looks real nice. I'm going to line this right up, right here on camera with you. We'll just put her right there in the middle. That's perfect. And I think I kind of want to put maybe something green on top and on bottom. So let me think about this. I think I kind of like the little striping here. Maybe do some up at the top and on the bottom, and I think that's what I'm going to do in green. And I will use the Maniology green. Nope, that didn't come out really well. let's do it again. Try and scrape at a different angle this time. Let's see what it does. Try to scrape sideways. It's still not, you see how it's not doing it real good up there at the top? Okay, not gonna work, so I don't like that. It's a sign that that's not going to work. All right, let's see here. Let's do the you know what? Let's just do the word Hawaii, because after all, that is the theme here. So I have a word here, Hawaii, with a little flower. We will try that. That's perfect. Okay. And it's still missing. Oh my goodness, what is with this plate? Okay, let me do something. I think it might be that my paper towel is just way too thick. Okay, yeah, it might have been because I have this mat there too, so I know it's giving it a lot of cushion. All right, let's try this again. Okay, let's try this. Even this out a little bit. Okay. Let's do the word Hawaii again. Okay, that's perfect. All right, let's see. Let's get this down here on the bottom. Let me see if this will let me do it. Well, it's not as good as I would like it to be, but I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. All right, we'll leave that. And clean off this real good. Okay. Let's try one more thing here. Up at the top. Let's try the little aloha there. I'll try that. just by itself. Let's see here. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. All right, so let's try that. It says Aloha and Hawaii. So that's not bad. All right, so there is my okay, so this is just a glance at their inspiration card and my manicure. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, that looks really good. I'm very happy with it. I'll give you an overview once I get it all top coated. All right, thank you. Here is a quick little video clip of the inspiration for July's Manny and Me box of Maniology, and it's called Vintage Hawaii, and the manicure they're calling Sunrise Over Waikiki. And so this is their manicure for the month. And you get the little postcard, and this is my recreation, sorry, couldn't get the words out, of the manicure that I came up for this. So I think it turned out really nice. I just love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful pattern and colors of polishes that they send you. So just wanted to give you a quick little overview of that. Thank you.
Wow, so this is an overview image of the nails that I recreated for Maniology's July manicure set, which is basically Sunrise Over Waikiki is what they titled it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming back to my channel and viewing my videos. Hope to see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.